Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you three very amazing things from MS Excel. First is I want to pull out unique values from these duplicate values, and then I will make a dynamic range of it for data validation list, and then based on data validation list I will make SUMIF. So for example, here are duplicate sales reps and I want to get report how much is their sales, but I want to do it with a drop down list which is here. So when I select, for example, here is first sales rep is Najmul Wahab, so I will select this one and it will show me total of his sales. And if I select Amir Alexander, it will show me total sales of this person, so on and so forth. So first I need to pull out unique values which are here. As you see, there are some formulas, but I am getting only unique values. And if I add here one, let's say AAA, now it is showing me AAA here. And if I add one more BBB, it is showing me here. So whenever you will add a new sales rep, it will automatically update here because it is dynamic. Okay, let me remove this one. So for that I need to create one extra column which I have added here. I need a one helper column which will be for index. So the formula is here. Let me copy for you so you can see it all the time. So now you can see the formula all the time. So what our formula is, if COUNTIF from cell B1, because this is the column we are looking in, to B1, and our criteria will be B2. So what it does is, once it will go in cell B2, it will check whether this value has come before or not. So if it has come, if it is more than 0, since this COUNTIF formula, it will convert these text into numbers, so we need to add 0. So if the COUNTIF value is more than 0, it means it is not unique, and then in such case we don't need anything, so we will leave it blank. We don't need anything. But if it is 0, then we need to find out max of A1 to A1 plus 1. But we will log this first reference, because once we will drag it down, the first reference should not go down. It will stay from A1. It will stay here from A1 all the way to whatever your data is. So we will press F4 to log this reference. Okay, so we will close the function, hit enter. Now we got 1 here. So what it will do, once you will drag it down, see, now it has got duplicate here. This Najmul Wahab is coming twice, so it will take only the first one and it will leave blank if it comes next. So we will drag this formula all the way down. Oops, there is something wrong. Okay, we did not lock this. We need to lock this this reference also, because we need to check from this all the way to down, from B1 all the way to down, if it has found anything duplicate. So we need to lock this one also and hit enter. Now we will copy it again all the way down. So now as you see, we have total 6 unique values. So once those 6 comes more than once, like for example this one, it is coming twice here only, so it will leave it blank. And then there is no unique value, Amir Alexander, so it will take this one, and then on Asif it will take this one, but when it is coming next, it will leave it blank. And this column will help us in VLOOKUP function, which we will use to find unique sales reps, because here we have got only index. Now we need to pull out the sales rep name. So for that we need to use VLOOKUP function, which I will also copy again, and I will paste it here for you so you can see it all the time. Okay, let me delete this one. Sorry, this one depends on this, so we should not delete it. Okay, let me delete also after copying this one. This is offset forward, or this is for data validation name range. It is for dynamic name range. It will help you create the validation list for this for the end result. Let me copy this and paste it here. And now I will delete this, and I will delete all this, so you can see from the beginning. So now what we are doing, we are using first VLOOKUP function. VLOOKUP, and what will be our VLOOKUP value? Our VLOOKUP value is this index, this helper column, but we don't want to hard code it. We just need to use a rows function. Because it is a number incrementer function. So we will use rows formula. In this cell we will lock it, and sorry, A2 to A2. We will lock first reference, because we want from A2 to all the way down. This is our VLOOKUP value, and then we will go to table array. Our table array will be these two columns, because those two are dependent on each other. So we will select from here to all the way down both these columns, and our column index is obviously second column of A and B. So we will enter column index number 2. Our range lookup will be exact. We want exact match, because it is about unique values. So we can either click on this one, or we can enter 0. So I will click on this one, false. Okay, I need to make this absolute reference. But if you have more data which you want to update all the time, then you can make it dynamic range, which I will show you how to make in next formula. Okay, now hit enter. Now see, it will show first unique value, because I have the formula only in one cell. Now I need to copy it all the way up to where is your data. So you see, it is showing me 1 2 3 4 5 6 unique values, and after that it is showing me an error, and I want to remove that error. So we will use error function. So if there is any error, I want nothing, and that's it. We will close this if error function. Now again we will copy it all the way down. As you see, now here is nothing since there was error. So now when I will add one more sales rep, it will show me automatically in here. So the salesperson is, for example, so you see there is one more sales rep here. Okay, so we have got the unique values now. Now what we want is, we need it here, and for this data validation we need to make one dynamic range. So whenever, because I don't want blanks below this, so whenever it will update here, it will automatically update here. So first, so let's just create that dynamic range for data validation. So I will use offset formula, offset. So as you see, it has 1 2 3 4 5 arguments. So our reference is J2, obviously, because we are looking in this column from here all the way down. So we will lock it, and how many rows we need to go down, that's what offset means. But we don't need to go down any rows because we want in same row, so we will leave it blank by entering one more comma. And how many columns we want to offset, we don't want, because we want in J column only. So again we will put comma and leave it as it is. And now our main thing is, what is the height of this offset? So we want from here to here, if there is any text or any number, it should select all that in the list which we are creating. So for that we need to use COUNTIF formula again. So COUNTIF from J2, and depending on your need, like how long maybe your unique values, how long maybe your sales reps, you can enter. For example, I will go up to J50 because anyways my data is small. So from J2 to J50 I will make it all absolute reference. Okay, from J to J50, if there is any text and the length of text is any long, I want to select it. For unknown text we use question mark and asterisk mark, and we need to put it in here, question mark asterisk, and again we will close it. This is the height of our COUNTIF, and width of our offset, like this COUNTIF is height of our offset, like how long it should go down. And width, what is our width? We don't need it in another column, we need it only in here, from J2 all the way down. So we will leave that one also, and we will close this function. Now you see here it is creating a reference for data validation name range. Now I will copy it and I go to formulas, name manager. Okay, I already have it here, so I will delete first one so I can show you. Now I will make a new name range, and the name should be data validation name and you can make any name, you can enter any name, and our formula is this, what we have copied from here. So I'll click on OK, and to check whether if it is correct or not, just click on this collapse button and it will show okay, this is working, because it is selecting only up to where there is any text. So to check it again, I will close this one and I will enter. As you saw, it was selecting from J2 to J7. Now I will enter one more unique value. Now it will select up to J8. Let's check it again. As you see, it is selecting from J2 to J8, and that's what we wanted. Okay, I will delete this one. So our unique values are there now. Now what we need is create a data validation list here, so that we can get the total sales of one sales rep. And for that, okay, I will delete it now since we have got this. And for data validation list, we will go to data. First, let me delete both these. Control minus shift cells up. So as you see, there is nothing as of now. And I want a data validation in this sales rep, so it can show me up whoever is here in sales rep column. So I will go to data validation and I want to allow only list. And in our source, we need a name range which we created, and for that we will just press F3, so the name manager will pop up. F3. So named ranges will be here. I will select DV name range, data validation name range, click OK, click OK. Now as you see, there is showing me total 6 sales reps. Again, I will hit it, I will enter something here, and now it will show me BB automatically. So that's what dynamic ranges do. Okay, we have got the sales rep, and now we want to calculate how much is that person's total sale. So we will use Sumif function, and our Sumif range will be the sales rep. We will make it absolute reference, comma, our criteria will be K2, because that's what we are going to select to find out the sales report. That will also be an absolute reference, and our sum range will be here, the total sales value. Again, this will also be an absolute reference, and we will close parentheses, hit enter. So this is total sales of Amir Alexander for AK 1959.4. Okay, let me format it. So where is AK? 132.1.638. So 1959.40, that's what we are getting here. So it means our formula is working properly. Actually, I have created this video because one person on YouTube, Server Fitness, he wanted to know all those things, like how to make such report, kind of pivot table type of things, but he wanted in drop down list. Since there will be obviously many sales reps and there will be duplicate values, so I have shown how to extract unique values from these duplicates and then put it into data validation list, and at the end get the result of total sales. So thank you very much for watching my video. Please subscribe my channel and leave a comment if you like this video. Hit like, and if you want to know anything about Excel, just comment below and I will create a video for you. Thank you very much.